Hey YouTube, it's Cape Carcuda. I had replaced sway-bar links with Ford Explorer 2003. I put the links in the way they were in there originally. I had replaced this one first because the bushing had burnt out on this one. So I replaced this one first, drove around like that for a while, and the other side eventually went, so I just replaced that one today. But as far as I understand, sway-bar links are usually spun around the opposite way, where the nut would be at the bottom, the bolt would slide through from the top. But this is how it was on this vehicle when I took it out, so that's how I put it back in, because that's how the other side was. And when I went to the parts store, I think each side was like $15 a side, so that would have been like $30. It came with the whole sway-bar link assembly. I just needed the bushings. They didn't offer polyurethane bushings at the parts store for a direct replacement. So I went over to the high performance section and just got the polyurethane bushings over there. What are they? Energy suspension, I think they're called. I think the other company is ADCO. I think it's the same company. That's off of memory. I don't remember. I bought these, like I said, probably a couple months ago. So this is the passenger side. I just replaced the driver's side, so I'll go over there now. It's really easy, really fast to replace them. Just turned the wheel out so I could get better access to it. It was a 15mm socket on the top and 15mm on the bottom. I just hit my volume button by mistake. This one, the nut was attached to the washer, so I just doubled up the washer there. The other side just had a nut without a washer. The washer wasn't attached. You just snug it down. You don't squish them. You just snug them down. I just loosened it up, pulled it out from underneath, put the first washer bushing on, slid it up, slid on the second washer and bushing, tilted it off to the side, slid that shaft down over the bolt, banged the bolt up a little with the hammer, slid that second washer and bushing, third washer and bushing over. I did have to use a jack. I slid it under this cross member here, lifted up the middle more on this side of the truck, so this wheel would come off the ground and drop down, dropping this lower control arm down, so I could swing the bolt into the hole of the sway bar, and then I punched it up with the hammer and threw on the other bushing and washer, and then capped it off with that washer nut. Usually when you do these, you do them in pairs, and it'd be easier if you just dropped them both out at the same time. Then the sway bar is loose, where it can swing back up and down, and then you can just put them in that way simultaneously and tighten them down, and you won't have to jack the vehicle up. You just, if you have to, loosen these up so this will pivot, so you can get this bolt up in there. But Cape Carcuda signing out. Thanks for watching. A little stupid sway-bar link upgrade. I needed the bushings were burnt out, so thanks for